I've had a complete lifestyle change. I have never been happier. I wanted to give back to other people some of the knowledge that I have received and ended up gaining so much love, self-confidence, less anxiety, less depression. I feel like I look more beautiful than I've ever looked in my life and the most natural I've ever been in my life. With that, I wanted to basically put together a program of the things that I've been doing, things that have been working for me. I quickly realized that this entire process is completely priceless.
My name is Jordan, and for the last 9 years, I've been living for what many might have looked like a dream. I was a real estate broker in one of the fastest growing cities of America, but for some reason could just never quite find happiness. After being diagnosed with a rare, incurable eye disease that oftentimes leads to blindness, I decided now more than ever is a time for me to follow my true dreams, which is to see the world. So I packed up my bags, packed up my home, and bought a one-way ticket across the world. During my solo travels, I rediscovered a new meaning for life and found that there was hope for me to heal my own body. I'm so excited that you're joining me on this journey as I rediscover me and find that this diagnosis was the best thing that ever happened to me.
So I am so excited. I have been, as I'm sure some of you guys know, if you've been following me on social media, for the past 5 months, been going down this crazy, amazing health regimen. I've had a complete lifestyle change and I have never been happier, never been more at peace, never felt better and had more energy than I have ever in my life. And I'm so excited to finally be in a place where I want and am emotionally able to share that with others. I've had a lot of people reach out to me over the past 5 months asking about what I'm eating, what juices I'm juicing, like my fasting and the herbs that I'm taking. Just have had a lot of questions about it. And I'm finally at a place where I'm able to have the capacity to share with others. So when I initially started down this journey, I was in Thailand and I kept hearing about people using detoxing for healing things, whether it be like an actual disease. And some of these diseases were deemed incurable diseases in the States, but whether it be like a physical disease or if it was just like an emotional, like mental health thing. I just kept hearing people talk about detoxing and fasting and meditation and how all of these things can cure people from things that we in the Western world have deemed as like not curable, or just that's just your luck and that's just the issues that you have in your life. And I kept hearing about it and eventually started working with some different people that I met out there, and basically have been going through this protocol that they put together for me. When I started working with them, I spent thousands of dollars to get this protocol put together for me and for them basically to provide support and coaching. And my situation being that I, have a threat of losing my vision, I was, I guess you could say desperate, and decided to go ahead and move forward with them regardless of the cost. And I was a little bit nervous about it because I was like, I don't know, this totally could be like a scam. But after working with them for even just the first couple of weeks, I quickly realized that this entire process that they have taken me down has been completely life-changing and completely priceless. And it's also changed my life in ways that I wasn't even signing up for. I was signing up for possibly finding a way to fix my eye disease, but in turn ended up gaining so much like love, self-confidence, less anxiety, less depression. I feel like I look more beautiful than I've ever looked in my life. And I'm the most natural I've ever been in my life. And I've gained so much, from physical things to emotional and spiritual things. I've gained so much through this experience, and I'm so happy that I decided to spend that money and take a chance, because at that point in my life, I really had no other options. So I wanted to you know, give back to other people some of the knowledge that I have received. And with that, I wanted to basically put together like a general overall program of the things that I've been doing and things that have been working for me. And those things are anything from like nutrition to juicing, fasting. Also, I have things on like meditation, daily practices, mindfulness practices, just everything that I'm working on right now that has shifted and changed my life, because, you know, our bodies are a full body, and it's not just about what we put in our body. Like, we have to also detox some of these emotional things that we have stored in our body, or emotional traumas that we've dealt with throughout our lives. So this entire program that I'm putting together is going to be something that is not only for your physical body, but for your emotional body as well. And I'm so excited to be offering this at what I feel like is such a minimal amount, that it's crazy, because the amount of ways that my experiences have been life-changing, like this is like chump change compared to the ways that this has like changed my life. And I do like firmly believe that in order for people to actually commit to anything, there has to be like an exchange of something, energy really, which money is energy. And I definitely want to be working with people and guiding people and supporting people that are invested in this process. If I were to just type up a little pamphlet and hand it out to everyone, I personally feel like people wouldn't do it, because they're don't have any kind of investment in it. They don't have a financial investment in it. They don't have an emotional investment in it. It's just, I don't want to do that. I really want to work with people that are serious, because those are going to be the people that are going to actually do the work and see the changes. And I don't want to put together a program where people half-ass, you know, the things that I'm suggesting and inviting them to do, and then them feel like they didn't make any changes from it. So there is going to be a fee associated with this, and it is going to be like a 30-day program. So essentially, I'll put together like a written program, and that written program will be something that you can use and you can reference. I will have an initial call, which will go over the written program that I put together. And then we have the Facebook group as well, which you can get support and accountability from others, myself, people that are kind of going through this journey with you. And then also I'm going to do weekly calls. So all in all, with the program, you're going to get a written program, which is going to be everything that you can follow, resources, places to buy things. And then you also will have your support group of the other people that are doing this with you during the next 30 days. And then we also will do weekly group calls. So I know some people that have reached out to me are struggling with like physical, like medical things. And I will say that this program is specifically like to get people started in the right direction. All of our bodies are very, very different. And if you are struggling with some kind of actual disease, you know, this is just gonna get you started on the right path. If you are needing specific, actual, like very, very specific targeted things that you're struggling with right now, we definitely can have another conversation, because that will switch up like what your protocol needs to be. But as of right now, for this specific program, this is going to be a program to dip your toes into really opening your eyes to the way that your life can change just from adopting some new habits in your life and eliminating some habits that we've all probably been carrying around with us for a long time. And also getting out all the stuff in our bodies that we've been feeding and have been sitting in our bodies. So I'm super excited. I will be sending out more details about pricing, the actual like written, to have all of this in writing so you can kind of see it. I'm more of a visual person myself. So I wanted to make a little video though to explain exactly what we'll be doing. Thank you so much for your interest, and talk to you soon.